you conniving morning. Morning, neighbor, morning, morning, neighbor, morning, morning, you can keep your conniving morning. When you've been a corrupt, in a bit every morning. Now because your money done, you come with conniving morning. When you had your pocket full, in a bit every morning. Now because your money done, you hustle for tell me morning. Yes, morning, neighbor, morning, neighbor, morning, morning, neighbor, morning, morning, I don't want you conniving morning. Neighbor, neighbor, joker, neighbor, neighbor, joker, neighbor, neighbor, joker. That's all the money that me walk for. A 2 pound note and a guilder piece. A 2 pound note and a guilder piece. A 2 pound note and a guilder piece. This is all the money that me walk for. I said money, neighbor, money, neighbor, money, money, neighbor, money, money. I don't want you conniving money. Oh, Joseph.
Guyana and Guyanese, at home and abroad. Tune in to Guyanese Morning Time, hosted by Kadaki Amsterdam, where the sun always shines. Guyanese Morning Time, the people call it Guyanese Morning Time. Rhythm, Guyanese Morning Time. Intelligence and knowledge run the front line. We go again, Guyanese Morning Time. The people call it Guyanese Morning Time. Rhythm, Guyanese Morning Time. Intelligence and knowledge run the front line. We go again. We rise up early morning watching Comes TV, where wisdom and knowledge, yes, it is the key. Exposing corruption over land and sea, where the wicked politician they try to trick me. Guyana is a land for everybody. With 6 races should live in harmony. Is one set of people getting aisle money. Is one set of people doing the thievery. Guyanese Morning Time. The people calling Guyanese Morning Time. Rhythm, Guyanese Morning Time. Intelligence and knowledge run the front line. We go again, Guyanese Morning Time. The people calling Guyanese Morning Time. Rhythm, Guyanese Morning Time. Intelligence and knowledge run the front line. We go again. This is a program that you all can see. Sharing your views and your integrity. Like it, comment and share it all around. Pass it to your neighbor, safe and sound. A sad situation going on in this town. The voice of the people is getting trampled down. Out of the mouths of babes and sucklings, which has ordained me to sing. I sing Guyanese Morning Time. The people calling Guyanese Morning Time. Rhythm, Guyanese Morning Time. Intelligence and knowledge run the front line. We go again, Guyanese Morning Time. The people calling Guyanese Morning Time. Rhythm, Guyanese Morning Time. Intelligence and knowledge run the front line. We go again, fooling the people. You're promoting evil. Stop lying to the people. You are a part of the cycle. Stop fooling people. You're promoting evil. Stop lying to the people. You are a part of the cycle. I say Guyanese Morning Time. The people calling Guyanese Morning Time. Rhythm, Guyanese Morning Time. Intelligence and knowledge run the front line. We go again, Guyanese Morning Time. The people calling Guyanese Morning Time. Rhythm, Guyanese Morning Time. Intelligence and knowledge run the front line. We go again. They got Breakford, Bork and Mark Benchcop. David Hines and Kadaki Amsterdam. Sherrod Duncan, Nigel London. Normal Brown and Gavin Matthews. Big up Paslow, poor people governor. Simona Brooms, Robin Simpson. Hampton Green and Winston Jordan. And yes, we can go right On and on, Guyanese morning time. The people calling Guyanese morning time. Rhythm, rhythm, Guyanese morning time. Intelligence and knowledge run the front line. We go again, Guyanese morning time. The people calling Guyanese morning time. Rhythm, rhythm, Guyanese morning time. Intelligence and knowledge run the front line. We go again.
The relatives and friends of young Wyndham Bacchus, they deserve justice. The family, the relatives and friends of our in Boston, they deserve justice. The family, the relatives and friends of Peter Headley, they deserve justice.
And so when we say that Guyana is an apartheid state, we have the evidence to show.
Are you hosting an event? Do you need ice, party ice in large or small quantities? Then call us at 622-5933 for the best party ice available. $1,000 per bag. We do delivery. EC Crystals, Sideline Dam, Buxton North. Call to have your orders filled today.
You can get meat anywhere, but for the best cuts of chicken, beef, pork, mutton, and lots more, check out T&W Harris Butcher Shop located in the East Rheinveld Market Meat Section. Call us on 609-7168, 641-4494. Ask for Rastaman. T&W Harris Butcher Shop for the best in fresh cut meats and lots more.
Introducing Club Twilight. For your lodging accommodations, restaurant, and cozy bar environment.
Come to Club Twilight Lounge. Location: Sideline Dam, Buxton North.
Make your reservations for weddings, birthday parties, and all your other special events. Living abroad or at home in Guyana, dial phone number 592-622-5933 to make your reservations. Visit Club Twilight and have an amazing experience.
Returning home to Guyana for your Christmas and New Year celebration. Then, make your reservation now. Call phone number once again, 592-622-5933.
Come to Club Twilight Lounge location, Sideline Dam, Buxton North.
Club Twilight Accommodation, Restaurant and Bar. Pay us a visit. You will not regret it.
All right, so you might be wondering where we are. Still in Buxton at Club Twilight. That's where we are. So Club Twilight also has like an Airbnb as well. So you could come, drink, drunk, and come in the back here and lie down. Look at that. Look at that. Perfection. And the people come in the room and so on. The bed sheet matching, the blind matching, the carpet matching, the this matching, the that. We know but we things in Buxton don't play with we. So definitely, if you want to come and, you know, you may be having a wedding or whatever, and you just want to overnight and just have a good time because you're going to be drunk. We got too much road accidents. So you definitely want to come, drink, have a good time. They have several rooms that you can rent. You have your toilet, you have your bath, you have your sink, you have your dining area. You have the bed. This is nice. I like it. Anyways, to my friends and my family, if you're looking for me, I'll be overnighting. Also for those persons who are traveling in from overseas, you want a nice, cozy place out of town, then Club Twilight, call them up, look them up on social media. They have their own Facebook page, and ensure that you come up the side and have a good time. Have a good time. Have a good time. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's it.
Planning a party? Worry no more. We have all the supplies you need. At EC Party Rentals, we have folding chairs, folding tables, square tables, round tables, long tables, short tables, big tables. We have chairs, red chairs, gold chairs, white chairs, crystal chairs, chairs of all type, throne chairs. What you want, we have. Food warmers, coolers, ice, beverages. At EC Party Rentals, we have what you need to have a good time. You plan the party, we do the work. Call us 622-5933. Easy Party Rentals. Let's keep your party going.
My Guyana, my Guyana, my Guyana, my Guyana, El Dorado, best of all the world away. In my heart within I wander, memory enshrined thee. All my hopes and aspirations, all my longings, only tie everlasting bonds around us as the fleeting years roll by. My Guyana, El Dorado, my Guyana, times unfolding and for my destiny, the redeeming, lasting splendor of the years that lost to thee, and the dawning of thy glory, for the long, long night is past. Oh, arise, triumphant, glorious, from the ashes of the past. Oh, arise, triumphant, glorious, from the ashes of the past. Guyana, oh, my lovely native land, more dear to me than all the world. I see one sun is strand. Pour down upon the borders, looking out upon the deep, the great Atlantic flowed into a fury. For asleep at morn, at noon, or entering the crimson sunset's glow, I love thee, I love beautiful Guyana, oh my lovely native land. Oh, dear to me that all the world I see was sun is strong. Oh, down upon the border, down upon the great Atlantic, going to a pure, going to a pure, Guyana, I want to serve my country. Guyana, beautiful, happy, and free. Guyana, let's cooperate with our government to help develop Guyana the free. Together, my comrades, we will build a brand new Guyana, a country where all are equal opportunity. So let us begin now to show loyalty to Guyana by showing love and respect for all Guyanese. My brothers, my sisters, we will live and die here together. On to one people, one nation, one destiny. For harmonious living, cooperation will be forever. In work and play as we live as strong Guyanese. Guyana, I want to serve my country. Guyana, beautiful, happy, and free. Guyana, let's cooperate with our government to help develop Guyana the free. Well, it's time we settle all the racials in the interior. Our natural resources are there in great quantity. And we will do farming and establish towns by the border. With global food so we could fill all Guyanese. My greatest desire is to serve my country, Guyana. And sincerely help my Guyana to move along. Our government asks us that we study hard and we learn the things that will help Guyana to become strong. Guyana, I want to serve my country. Guyana, beautiful, happy, and free. Guyana, let's cooperate with our government to help develop Guyana the free. To help develop Guyana the free.
DJs say out on the board today. I don't care what time of day it is, I'm drinking rum today. Having fun today. Yeah! Holiday. Today is a holiday. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not going to work today. Holiday. Today is a holiday. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not doing no work today. I'm on the road, yeah. To the beach, yeah. To the club, yeah. Pool party, bus crawl. Uptown, yeah. Downtown. If it's a birthday, turn up. Get drunk till your face get numb. When my crew there, come around. Drinks up and sing along. Holiday. Today is a holiday. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not going to work today. Holiday. Today is a holiday. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not doing no work today. Yeah, bring the vibes that we pump. And now we drink and drink till we drunk. Pop bottles, you know we. The Bahamas bust when you see we touching. We drinking. Some bad gal we linking. What up thickers, what up slim thing. Same timing. Sing along with me if you agree, no man. Holiday. Today is a holiday. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not going to work today. Holiday. Today is a holiday. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not doing no work today.
If you're looking for sweetness to put inside a basket, I am the whole blinking market. What was that? Pump for pump, drop every bum bum down to the ground. Everything fresh, the market open. If you're looking for sweetness to put inside a basket, I am the whole blinking market. And if you're looking for sexy to throw inside a basket, I am the whole blinking market. Sweet like a chili mango and jam, stickiness running down all your hand. They say, what a sweet woman. They say, what a nice woman. Skin like cocoa in the sun and a heart to find like coconut plum. They say, what a sweet woman. They say, what a nice woman. Oh, juiciness, squeeze my honey juiciness. Bumper looking like a apple, bite into the fruitiness. Everything fresh, look at the shell. When you come late, everything done sell. If you're looking for sweetness to put inside a basket, I am the whole blinking market. And if you're looking for sexy to throw inside a basket, I am the whole blinking market. All fruits them ripe, coconut, it's a jelly inside. And if you open your eye, them wine. Everything that you like, so that you like. My things forever in season. Yeah, you're ready for the squeezing. Hey. Oh, juiciness, squeeze my honey juiciness. Bumper looking like a apple, bite into the fruitiness. Everything fresh, look at the shelf. When you come late, everything done sell. If you're looking for sweetness to put inside a basket, I am the whole blinking market. And if you're looking for sexy to throw inside a basket, I am the whole blinking market. And market good, pump for pump. Your basket full, pump for pump. I am the hottest thing on the shelf. You don't need to tell me, I'll tell myself. If you're looking for sweetness to put inside a basket, I am the whole blinking market. And if you're looking for sexy to throw inside a basket, I am the whole blinking market. Yes, girl. I'm still rolling.
I may not be right for you, but I'm right for somebody. Yeah, 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 yeah. I looking good, I feeling good, I real good, I real good. Yeah, 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 yeah. I looking good, I feeling good, I real good, I real good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Personally, don't take it too personally. They used to laugh at me personally. Now look at me, look at me, look at me. Them couldn't see my struggle. Them couldn't feel my pain. Them wasn't there when my heart did fight with my brain at night and again. Because I come from a housing scheme with a big dream, and a meal was always a million miles away. I couldn't have one every day. And every time that I feel into quit and just give it up, I used to go on my knees and beg and start to pray. Now it's safe to say, me not gonna make them kill me. I gonna dance in the face like that. I'm whining my waist like that. See me not gonna make them kill me. I'm dancing the face like that. I'm whining my waist like that. Oh, it's a blessing, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing, it's a blessing. Yes, it's the best thing. I may not be right for you, but I'm right for somebody. It's a blessing, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, yes, it's the best thing. I may not be right for you, but I'm right for somebody. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm looking good, I'm feeling good, I'm real good, I'm real good. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm looking good, I'm feeling good, I'm real good, I'm real good. You need to know that I get it when I want, when I want it badly. I mean, I go front, me had no social life, had no time for no party. See, shoes on my foot, man, I slave for that. Clothes on my back, me went brave for that. To better myself, man, I gave to that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I come from a housing scheme with a big dream, and a meal was always a million miles away. I couldn't have one every day. And every time that I feel into quit and just give it up, I used to go on my knees and beg and start to pray. Now it's safe to say, me not gonna make them kill me. I gonna dance in the face like that. I'm whining my waist like that. See me not gonna make them kill me. I'm dancing the face like that. I'm whining my waist like that. Oh, it's a blessing, and it's a blessing, it's a blessing, it's a blessing, yes, it's the best thing. I may not be right for you, but I'm right for somebody. It's a blessing, it's a blessing, it's a blessing, yes, it's the best thing. I may not be right for you, but I'm right for somebody. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Ball in the basket for the goodies. Yeah, remember, I keep telling you all about the baskets at $8,000 and $10,000, and you can call and order baskets and some. You still could call and order baskets. Right. If we can't come today, you could call and order for tomorrow. What's the number that could call? 624-6091. Call and order your basket if you can't come. I think they're gonna be able to deliver it to you, especially if you live around town. Get them the number again so they're gonna call and order the basket. 624-6091. Come make a call, order basket. What's in some of these baskets? I know the one.
Chinese basket.
Chinese basket in a box.
Pepper pot in a box.
Pepper pot in a box.
There's chicken ham.
Chicken ham, my favorite thing. Yeah, I know.
Garlic spread.
Garlic spread. Ball in the basket for the goodies. Yeah, remember, keep telling you all about the baskets at $8,000 and $10,000, and you can call and order baskets and some. You still could call and order baskets. Right. If we can't come today, you could call and order for tomorrow. What's the number that could call? 6246091. Call and order your basket if you can't come. I think they're gonna be able to deliver it to you, especially if you live around town. Get up the number again so they're gonna call and order the basket. 6246091. Come make a call, order basket. What's in some of these baskets? I know the one.
Chinese black.
Chinese basket in a box.
Pepper pot in a box.
Pepper pot in a box.
There's chicken ham.
Chicken ham, my favorite thing. Yeah, though.
Garlic spread.
Garlic spread.
There you go. You can get local fruit
wine.
And relish.
Relish. Good. And a basket like that will cost how much?
This is the $10,000 basket.
Oh, that's the $10,000.
So the only thing that's absent from the $8,000 basket is the pepper pot.
Okay, so the $8,000 basket would have everything else except the pepper pot. Any other bread in the basket?
No, but we do have the bread. It's just not in the basket.
But say
it's going for 500.
You can come and buy your.
Look at people in here tonight. That's what me, baby. And it's you running through my mind. Stay with me, baby. I might even whine you to give me time like you want this, darling. I have something for you right there. I catching a feeling right up on your bumper, baby. I know where you're from, Miss Lady. I don't forget the and go down there. I know you're not easy. Long time I've been waiting for you. I have something for you. When it's time to leave in the morning, and you feel for somebody, you could come and look for me. If you want a jam, well then call me. I still up the DJ at the end of the party. It's when she look and she tell me that yours, baby. Take back a yours, honey. Take back a yours, baby. So let me ease up the tension. Get yours, baby. Push back a yours, honey. This time is all yours, baby. So let me ease up the tension. Say she love just so I just hold it. Them gyal they whining down, but it's you alone we control it. Yes, she a professional bam bam roller. She say bring it, come and with me, don't go let nothing get in between us. Well, I catching a feeling right up on your bumper, baby. I know where you're from, Miss Lady. I love how you dip and go down there. I know you're not easy. Long time I've been waiting for you. I have something for you. When it's time to leave in the morning, and you feel for somebody, you could come and look for me. If you want a jam, well then call me. I still up the DJ at the end of the party. It's when she look and she tell me that yours, baby. Take that a yours, honey. Take back a yours, baby. So let me ease up the tension. Get yours, baby. Push back a yours, honey. This time is all yours, baby. So let me ease up the tension. Ease up the tension, baby. Girl, you hold me like I eat sweat rice. Ease up the tension. Na 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 na. Oh yeah yeah, oh yeah yeah, oh yeah yeah, yeah yeah.
Morning, are you morning? Welcome to another program of Guyanese Morning Time. I am your host, Kidaki Amsterdam. Hey, oh, hey, do. It's 7 minutes to the 8 o'clock hour on the 22nd day of December in the year 2025. Y'all get the drift yet? How are you do? How was I yesterday, last night, Saturday night, Friday night? How are you feeling this morning? Have you rested and recuperated? Are you anxious about the few days left in the year? We got what? This is 22, 3 days to Christmas and 9 days, or let me say 10 days to New Year, 2026. How are you coping? Share the live, share the live, share the live. This number looks small this morning. This morning I'm talking to small numbers. I'm thinking this might be the last appearance I'm making for this week. You know, appearance, not that I said appearance. I never said the last program. Because the rest of the week, all I might do is just come and sing and play a whole set of music for you, put you in a jolly feeling. I'm trying to put you in the mood because I know the mood is absent, you know. The mood is absent. Guyanese are not feeling Christmassy. They ain't feeling the way, you know, in the past. I mean, long ago, even if it's little shine rice you got in your pot, or you know it's little shine rice you're going to get in your pot, or little duck pepper pot, be carrying a thief and neighbor duck. And tell you all the story just so, or you're gonna get piece pork from your neighbor and piece beef from your neighbor, and you eventually even get food in your house. Right? Even if you know things in too bright, people used to feel more, I think, joyful because a community usually looked out for itself, its members, and so on. But for the last several years, decades perhaps, that has totally changed. Our society is all about self. Wherever you are, you won't stay, you know. Our society is all about self, I see you. And so those people who are in despair, who have been in despair all year, they're just going to the season in despair. They ain't got no relief for them. Some people went through the year doing that thing. Who's this man? Doing that thing and trying to get yourself together all year, but as fate would have it, some things just didn't work out for them, and as a result of that, they're still feeling the strains, you know. And of course, nothing has eased it for them at this end of the year. I listen to Okoloko coming. I don't know about y'all, but I mean, I love Marshall Montano. Marshall Montano was at the time. I think the man I really love when it comes to soca music these days is Kes. The man is so smooth. I don't know if y'all feel the same way, but I love a Kes soca. You know, I love a Kes soca. He mixes it up so nicely, and you know, it's like I'd say the cool operator. No fuss, no simple. Yes. So big up them Kes lovers. If you all love Kes in the band, if you all love Kes, big up yourself. I still got Casri for some people, you know. Why y'all ain't come faith yet? Hail up, Raskofi. What go on? Greetings to Baba. Yeah, what go on? Yeah. So, I was saying there got some people try all year to make things work for them. And they come to this period, this few last days in the end of the year, and things have still not worked out for them. And in many instances, right? In many instances, people just were hoping that the government would give them a little relief, partner. Christmas is a time of giving. At least that is what they told us, a time of merriment. How some of y'all could be merry in y'all ill-gotten big mansions and yamming up from rope to soap on y'all ill-gotten gains, and y'all got this small man taking a beating. How y'all could feel about that? Huh? How y'all could feel about that? Has anybody done the the postmortem, let me call it that, since Priya boarded off Starbrook Market? I get the impression it's open now. I don't know, because I really don't pay attention to these shiny things. But I get the impression that maybe they have opened the section of this so-called Starbrook beautification. I saw a feed came into my thing this morning. The historical Starbrook clock finally works again. Hey, I've seen that headline 100 times in my lifetime. It's not starting something, it's finishing it and maintaining it. Right? Yes, Engwell, Saddle called me. I was in the city, and again, I will repeat my my encouragement to folks. If you're coming at Mr. Amsterdam, please call him. Please call ahead so you don't waste the trip. Because don't tell yourself you know the time you're going to find Mr. Amsterdam. I'm always out and about, well, most times, right? I work early. People don't understand, and sometimes I say it for emphasis. It's not a boast. It's not a fishing for compliments, but I work early. Yeah, I bed 4 o'clock and 4:30. I all up, Sometimes I'm making for stone at 6 o'clock. I on the road, right? So when you see me here doing this program from 7 in the morning to 9, ask yourself how much I've done leading up to that time. In many instances, preparing for the program takes a lot of time too, right? Right? So one of y'all again, don't just turn up. If you got time to waste, you could turn up. But take your chances if you would like to. But the surest way to connect with me is to call and say, Mr. Amsterdam, I'd like to see. I mean, some people like to do surprises and so on. But the surprise gonna end up being you. I don't dare. I always I got a friend that's got me road. Why am I always on the road? Because I gotta eat. Right? I gotta eat. I say it all the time, I gotta eat. I don't depend on this to eat. This sometimes don't even feed itself. I gotta feed it, so we gonna feed me. Right? So when y'all come in, just give me a heads up, man. Mr. Answer, I want to come by. You always a good time and day and so. Right? And in many instances, if I get a time, try and lift it, because if you don't come the time, I am humane enough, I will wait for the most part. But just imagine the pressure you're putting me under when I have to wait for you, because it means something is falling back in time. Right? Sure, I must have done the hard Christmas work and say, you know what work I gotta do? I got kind of construction to do and so on. And I fuel it. It's my energy. I do the work. Right? Right now I'm working on outside in front of the yard. And so I got enough work to do. Good. So yeah, but those of you who got cars before, send and collect your cars report. Hook me up and let me know how you intend to get your cars report, so on, right? Because unless you want it for Christmas, and I still want to collect it before Christmas, because I want my space. Good. Just to say that the cashew was done at Mocha Market yesterday. I saw it at Mocha Market yesterday. Let me take a take a swipe at the producer of the cashew. You know, one of the things we do as small business people, sometimes we shoot ourselves in the leg or in the foot, whichever one. Sometimes we create our own handicap. I will maintain that cashew is a great product, very, very good product. But here is the problem. Yesterday I went to Mocha Market. As a matter of fact, it's the problem because I think the set I bought from them also got the same problem. And there have been people who've been contacting me to get information to contact them for cash and so on and so forth. So I know they're doing a little cash business, you know what I mean? Little cash selling. I ain't gonna get no commission, but it's all right. Good. I love it when we can network as a people and support our own and so on and so forth. But here's my problem. I'm taking a swipe at them. You go and you buy a bottle of that cash. As a matter of fact, let me give you a laugh. I had to deliver a couple bottles of the cash to somebody, and I just put it in a container and drop it off to the person. I get a call later. Mr. Samson, with the cash that you were supposed to bring, I thought you drop it off. You said you drop it off. So yeah, the cash is there. Mr. Samson, I see the cash. I only see this bottle with this it looked like Marby inside. Oh, you see a dark color thing and you assuming Marby. First and foremost, Marby, any Marby that's a black, don't buy it. There's no one, don't buy it. Right? But the person could have mistaken it for something else because it's not labeled. And that's my point. It's not labeled. Poor marketing. Little or no effort went into marketing the product there. Because I buy this great product. Authentic cassava cashew, straight out of Buxton. And when I had the last drop or I had the last quarter, somebody say, hey, this is where you cook this stew with, it cut good. It's cashew for buy from Mocha Market. You got the contact for the person? No. It's a plain straight bottle. You don't do that. How you marketing yourself, man? You're selling yourself short. If you decide you're going to sell cow patties, put it in a bag, seal it, and put a label on it. So the person who is satisfied with your product could come back to you. You see, building a business is one thing. Attracting customers is another. But what grows a business and sustains a business is repeat customers. Repeat customers. So all those of you who are at Mocha Market and all those of you in business and so on, take this free advice from me this morning. I mean, I always come and give free advice anyhow. I'm a business counselor for free. You know, I am perhaps like the oxygen you breathe in. I know if it's free, but I like that. I just give you. Some people say, Mr. you rich, you giving away things that could make money. Yeah, man, everything is not about it all the same. Take this advice for free. Whatever you choose to sell, if you want to sell it consistently and in a sustainable manner, package it and put a label on it. You must be able to create repeat customers. And if people don't know how to contact you, people don't know how to find you, then how you get in repeat customers is a hit and miss. They just pass through Mocha Market and it happened that I had 40 bottles of cashew. I carried it and people buy it out. And I don't know if people want it. I don't know if people like it. I don't know if there are great reviews about it. I don't know if anybody is trying to get a large supply that they can supply others in smaller quantities and so on. Because I left no contact information they can tell me. Right? So just keep that in mind. Is that the talking about in the first place? Right. Good. So understand that you gotta sell yourself. You gotta market the thing, man. A market the thing. Because if you market the thing, then you ain't getting no repeat customers. So how you building business? Even if you're attracting new customers and you're not getting repeating customers, you're not getting growth. You have to get repeat customers. You attract and you keep. And then you add to that. And so your clientele increases over time. But you up on this thing, thing, hit and miss. I know hit and run, no. There's the kind of business you want now. We don't do business like that. Good? You don't do business like that. If you're looking for beef and you're in Buxton, if you're looking for your pepper pot meat and so on, you're in Buxton, check out Linden Talbot. What's Linden Talbot number? I want Mr. Harris in Vex. Mr. Harris can't Vex because Mr. Harris is still in Georgetown. West Rhinebeck Market. And or is it East Rhinebeck? Sometimes I get the thing mixed up here. The thing is the possibility of people or lots of people leaving Buxton to go to Georgetown at East Rhinebeck Market. You have to tell me if it's East or West, man. I'm gonna play the other. See how we gonna clarify it. The probability of that happening is low. So there's no harm in telling you if you're on the East Coast and you're looking for meat, check out Linden Talbot in Buxton. Right? There's a man called Chavez. You can find him on the Buxton line top there by Joy Street. You know Joy Street? At least that's what we call it. It's the middle street between Church of God Road and Company Road. Right? So there's a middle street smack dab right there between Church of God Road and Company Road. Those of you like planted chip and so, his children usually are at that corner doing family, children and wife and so, doing planted chips and chicken foot and so on all week, right? So that same stall there, you're going to see the beef stand set up and so. You can call them at 671-8897. 671-8897. Okay? Chavez, you can call an RDA meat. Or you can just turn up there and hope that you get meat. Good? Yeah, do that. Let me listen to Kes. What we falling for? It's a soca kind of morning for me.
Like I run away, I don't care what nobody say. Doing what I like at the time of my life, and I don't care about shame. I come to wine on the girl left, I can take a wine on the road.
Okay, Avril Edwards says she just come and she wants some cash. All right, Avril, you can get a bottle from me if you would like. I think I got a couple bottles to spare. So if you would like, you can get a bottle from me. Otherwise, call Will and Chris. Call 668-9542. 668-9542 or 641-8256. I think I hope I'm right. All right, let me drop the number. 58. 668-9542 or 641-8258. 668-9542 or 641-8258. Right, Avril? Yes, if you call that number, you can get you can tell you how to get a cash. Or if you want, you can check me out. I got a few bottles left. All right, you see, Nathan is showing is sharing an experience here. Nathan say you went to a supermarket in Bobby to buy cinnamon sticks and end up buying Bobby bark. Well, I hope you didn't put in your pepper pot. Or when you go home, your wife recognize you do and say, "Oh God, man, all them years I trying to tell you, teach you what the mark, think for identify things to me, you know." Right? Yes, that was a kind of jabber taken at your by. I hope you didn't take it personally. Yeah, but seriously, labeling is important. Packaging is important. You can get the worst product in a beautiful package. How you think enough of them banners get catch? What are those? What's the feminists them coming from me this morning? Packaging. The ladies know to package. They got thing now that they talk about beating the face. Right? They go to the cosmetologist and they put on 1/2 pound mud on the face. I call it mud. Right? Makeup. And so on and so forth. And they get a total transformation. Black people they start looking like Chinese and all other ethnicities. Sometimes you just forget that they're of the African ilk and so on and so forth. When they finish beating the face and put on all them first come, first serve, right, Lynette? So ensure you collect it. Because when they're done and finish, you know, you're gonna find the producer. Hopefully they're gonna get. Yes. So them ladies know why I talk about packaging. Hi, Peppy Links. Well, whatever. Well, I don't know. Okay. And as a matter of fact, he dealt directly with you, so I just assisted. Remember, you dealt with him directly. I just assisted. Good. Yeah, that was the transportation man, the Peppy Links. I tell you already, if you want to get any rental for the holidays, you should have called already. It's late already. Or you could still call and see if you can get through. Let's show Peppy Link story. Yes, what I was saying is them ladies understand packaging. Right? Them ladies understand packaging because they would go to the cosmetologist and so when they finish, you didn't recognize it's the ugly duckling from down the road there. Oh Lord. But I don't know anything but men who just like women, they come in all genders. I don't know a lot of men. I don't know if they got men who go to the cosmetologist and beat their face and so on and so forth and put on a mask. And so if you take them to the swimming pool and they decide to take a swim, then you might be surprised at what you actually picked up and so on and so forth. But that is just a practical example of how packaging works. You can have the worst product or the worst looking product. Once you put it in a beautiful package, you're going to attract some clientele, even if it's for one time. But even if it's for one thing. So yeah, it's important to package a thing, man. You can't want to be an entrepreneur or a small business person, and be lazy. It ain't gonna work for you, right? Good. I got this a video I want to show y'all. Not because it's pleasant, but because it's unpleasant and I'm pissed. Excuse me, language. I want just the point, but it's exactly what
Us, giant surf.
I want to show y'all what a scrape looks like, even if it is in uniform or whenever it is, even if it wears uniform, right? This is a full scrape. And my problem with this scrape is just like the Ali government, disrespectful to our public servants. He too might be a public servant, but this here is a real scrape. One of them,
Without maths and English.
PPP, stooge. They are so accustomed to being belittled
Giant surf.
that they think that they too could belittle people, you know? And so I want y'all to pay attention to this video. And let me make this scrape popular by addressing him, right? And his handlers, quite frankly. Y'all listen to this ignoramus. Imagine ignoramus like them this year, with a gun in hand as law enforcement officer, whether police or soldier, and so on and so forth. Listen to this ignoramus.
Us, giant service. Without maths and English, get a bonus. And you with your diploma, your degree, your maths and English, you ain't get nothing. Who does that? Us, giant service. Without maths and English, get a bonus. And you with your diploma, your degree, your maths and English, you ain't get nothing. Who does that? Us, giant service. Without maths and English, get a bonus. And you with your diploma, your degree, your maths and English, you ain't get nothing. Who does that? Us, giant service. Without maths and English, get a bonus. And you with your diploma, your degree, your maths and English, you ain't get nothing. Who does that? Us, giant service.
So it's okay to disrespect people who got degrees and diplomas and are lettered according to some people and took time to educate themselves with the intention of providing good service to this country and the citizens of this country. It is okay to disrespect them. And it's okay for those professionals, those educated professionals, to accept this disrespect. I dream of the day when professionals, when public servants, when educated people will take a stand in this country and say, hey, y'all these two dunce to be taking your lights and past me. And y'all going to recognize the importance of what I provide for this country. You know the story of the organs of the body? Heart saying important, mouth saying important, nose saying important for oxygen, and I said important for seeing this and that. And BT say all the eyes shut up. BT. Because that's where the feces come out. There's an outlet for waste. There's nobody got respect for that. Right? And BT say, yeah, shut up. Not y'all ain't important like me. Because if I shut up, all of y'all gonna shut down. And they put it to the test. Man can't shit for a couple of days well, and then organs start failing, people start get cold sweat and that kind of thing. This is what the educated people in this country need to do so that them dunce this. The dunce minister, the dunce president, the dunce advisors, the dunce government, the dunce soldier and dunce police and dunce all of them were running behind the red flag and taking the ice and pass people could come to understand. I ain't dealing with a sexuality show in James. Because the first thing people might ask, you ever see a man on a man back? No, I ain't a watchman. But they say it's best to keep your mouth shut and let people believe that you're dunce. And open it and remove all doubts. When you hear dunce like this, yeah, you ain't have a question that they dunce. They hear the Ali's and even the Ashley sings in them. When you hear them, you ain't got a question that they dunce. You understand what I'm saying? But the educated people in this country are providing service to dunces like these. Need to take a stand. They're one of the bigger disappointments in my sojourn, if I can call it that, on the face of this earth. Educated people have allowed themselves to be bullied and beaten and forced into a corner by a set of dunce led by the presidents. But me, with my boxing background side education and my solitary degree, ain't gonna allow them to do that to me. And I gonna stand up to for all of we who get a solitary degree and we try to get the education. It's dunce like them that's just making hard in this country for people. You know why? They can't even reason. They can't even reason. You know why the presidents give them a month's bonus pay? Because they are expected to go out there and clean up the mess of the president and his dunce government. When educated and decent-minded people decide to take a stand in this country, it's dunce like them they're going to send out to bully and beat up and shoot and mistreat educated people and people standing for their rights in this country. So that's why they get a bonus. It's the payoff to do the dirty work of the dunce government. But they can't reason, they can't even understand that. And like I said to somebody last night, let us remind them that they got families. Let us remind them that they live in places. Let us remind them that they don't live in the air. Because the presidents could send out all the dunces to harass and discriminate and injure people. But people could do likewise. People could do likewise. So you all educate the dunce and dunces because they got, there's only a representation of them. When a society has gone to a place where the ill-educated, uneducated, partially educated could be poking fun at people who spend their times in classrooms getting an education to be of value to the society. You know that we gone. Began. And they only got one way of bringing it back. One way they got to bringing it back. I like that would broke it up and build it back. Show these fools. The people responsible for processing the check, the educated people who are responsible for processing the checks and didn't get no bonus, take one day home. Take one day home and the checks won't be able to process. So dunces like them can't get no bonus to the end of the year. Sick out. And that's why I don't understand how the unionists think in this country, because these are the times when you're supposed to take proper industrial action. Right? Proper industrial action. This is the time. Mr. Johnny, we could bring you up early in the week, you know. You want to come out tomorrow? People have to be more strategic in organizing against this government and the friends and cronies. Oh, everybody looking for the money at the end of the month. We're responsible for preparing and paying it out. And they get bonus and could be poking fun at us. All right, let me see how they're going to live. Let me cut we nose and spoil we face, because we ain't going to work. How about that? But we caught up in the foolishness. We believe that even when we are experiencing all the hardships from this government and the disrespect from the bottom lickers, we still owe it to ourselves to have a jolly good time. Christmas. Every day could be Christmas. I could turn December 27th into Christmas Day. Because all that I can do on December 25th, I can do on December 27th. But I guess y'all ain't ignorant like me. Y'all ain't arrogant like me. Y'all ain't from Buxtonian damn side like me. See, I could sit back and accept the nonsense. This is the time, like I said to those at the Buxton NDC, the Buxton Falls NDC. They had a golden opportunity to hold the PPP feet to the fire to build a proper market in Buxton there. Chairman Martins and the overseer and all, they are already talking about getting market ready for so that the people could get to sell for Christmas and so on. Where the market there, they didn't even move a friggin' stone. Excuse the one. They didn't even move a stone yet. No stone has been turned. You know, Ali like to say none will be left unturned. All the stones are yet unturned at Buxton Market there. So a lot of the people who they make come off the roadside because they're going to fix up something in the market for them to sell. Those people are poor today because they haven't been selling for weeks. They won't be able to catch their hands to Christmas. And part of the problem with that is that they got weak leadership. Weak leadership. There's a problem across this country. They got weak leadership in every sector. Everybody want to play nice politics. Accommodating or accommodative politics. Everybody want to look good in the eyes of the oppressors and hope that at some point in time they're going to get to feast at the table of the oppressors too. So they want to rock the boat. I think the leaders are weak, so the people are weak too. They say if you take sheep and you get them a lion to lead, they're going to behave like lion, and vice versa. You take lions and you get them a sheep to lead, they're going to behave just like the sheep. Because they take an example from the leader. You got a golden opportunity to hold this government feet to the fire and say, fix Buxton market and fix it proper. Then we're going to cooperate with you. I used to love Buxton and what it stood for. Buxton, I used to always say Buxton is a representative of this nation. And when you see the PPP could walk into Buxton quietly, easily, and have their way, and even the political leaders are hushed. You know that Buxton far from grace. We depon shit. Again, I using strong language this morning. Yeah, excuse me. Baba, I know this is not your style, but that's me style sometimes. I'm from Buxton. You know that. Yeah. It's a clear sign we depon stupidness. People don't know when they have an advantage and to capitalize on it. Eh? Yeah, I can understand. No? Pain. Pain, pain, pain is what I feel. Pain. You look left, you look right. It's like you're the only person who willing to be extreme, if you want to call it that. For the benefit of the people. Everybody else wants to look good in the eyes of the world, perhaps, the eyes of the oppressors. Weakness cloaked in respectability, if I can call it that. Weakness. I took my time and I built this image. And so the people's rights and the people's freedom are not valuable enough for me to take a chance and destroy this image that I built. How do you sleep at nights? I forget, you could sleep because you got comfy beds. Some of us got air-conditioned bedrooms and homes. Some of us don't even go to the market. We got maids and domestic staff to go and do the shopping. Some of us got gardeners. So we don't walk through the dirty, stinking, filthy market to know that it's nasty, dirty, filthy. We don't have going there to see the conditions under which the ordinary man and woman got for eke out a living on a daily basis. So it doesn't impact us. As union leaders, we only got to call the head of the company and say, well, listen, or call the head of the bank or something and say, listen, I got a check to change. I know it's peak season, so you're going to get enough people in the bank there. I could come down about what time I could come down and which time I could go straight to. They could do that. They're going to be accommodated. And when they seek and they get that accommodation, they in turn got to be accommodating to the people who granted them that accommodation. And so they can rock the boat. Or even if they can rock the boat, or even if the people they represent are willing to rock the boat, they consider in their mind, oh shit, boy, and they get a favor from this man. Or this man gives me favors, or this institution gives me favors. And so I don't want to muddy the relationship with them. So you're not a change agent. You're a bloodsucker. You're like mosquito. You just sucking blood, you serve no purpose. When are we going to see people who are really willing and to stand up for people? I want the leaders to go there at Starbucks Market and talk to them vendors who they get barricade out from the beautification area. Get a comparison from them. How did this period of lock off, shut off, lockdown, whatever you want to call it, how did it affect you? How did your business fare since they built the Berlin Wall there, the PPP wall there, compared to when the wall wasn't there? Have you gotten better business? Have you done worse? How much worse? How much better? Union leaders and sector leaders and so on got a kind of responsibility. They got to go and get data so that they can use it to represent the case. I think I saw PNC leader Arby Norton the other day calling for, I can't remember how much money increase for public servants' wages and salaries. Is it backed by data? Put the data out there in simple terms, let people understand it. Let people understand this is no empty call. The report said 58% Guyanese are in poverty, 33, I think, percent are in abject poverty. What does that mean for the ordinary man and woman? Let me break that down. And when we blazon it out there, let me put it, plaster it all over the place so people understand this is what we're living in. This is our reality. Let people get a concrete picture. I got something that just crossed my mind. I want to tell you, I know it's going to upset people. Again, let me start by saying that the media frames the conversation. The media influences what is discussed and how it is discussed and where it is discussed, because they determine what you read about, what you listen to, and stuff like that. And so I can't say that the APNU coalition is not doing the kind of work that it needs to do to highlight what is happening in this society. I can't say definitively. I don't know. I can tell you I don't know. But I'm not seeing in the mainstream media especially, and in case you don't believe it, social media has become a mainstream. Social media has become mainstream, especially TikTok. TikTok is a major player in the dissemination of information these days. And so I'm saying I'm not seeing a whole lot of presence of the representatives and the workers of the APNU opposition in the mainstream media. Maybe because editors are determining who gets publicity. But I'm seeing other people. Even on social media, I'm seeing people with complaints calling on other people. And so the question in my mind, are these people calling on APNU? And if they're not calling on APNU, why aren't they calling on APNU? Have they decided in their mind that there's an alternative to APNU? We ain't got used to APNU anymore. And so I'm putting that out there so we, those who are good at data collection and the investigations and so on could start looking in the direction and find out why it is other people have featured more in the news or in the news cycle than we are. Why it would appear as though more people are taking their complaints in one direction as against our direction. How can we change that tide? Sometimes you only gotta take one drastic action for people to know you're serious, you know. Even if it's a dream you want to sell them, sometimes only one drastic action you gotta take, you know. I want to be like the Grinch. Let's steal Christmas. Is it too late? Oh, December payday gone already, yeah, so people in a celebratory mood. But I guarantee you, there are as many disgruntled people or more than there are satisfied people at this period of time in this country. Leadership is what it takes to register their disgust. It's 40 minutes to the 9 o'clock hour. I didn't think we intend to talk so long and for so, but it is what it is. The lines are opened. Let's talk. What the PPP guy we doing these days is the greatest been over. The belly we are kind of angles and we accepting it. We bad like that.
And then she bubble, 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 and she bubble, bubble, and she and then she bubble, 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 and she bubble, bubble, and she bubble, and she bubble, and she bubble, and wine, bubble, and wine, bubble, and wine. She bubble, and she bubble, and she bubble, and wine, bubble, and wine, bubble, and wine. She bubble, and she bubble, and she bubble, and wine, bubble, and wine, bubble, and wine.
Baby, that's how we want to bubble and wine. All day on, good morning.
Morning, good. Well, Kadaki, the listening, you blurting out your feelings with the leadership in handling the situations and things, especially within the opposition branches. And I think that we have not completely, but we have missed out on an opportunity. And just as you said, Brother Kadaki, sometimes it just takes one drastic move to change things. One drastic move. Quickly, Brother Kadaki. I noticed this guy, Julius Malema from South Africa. He happened to elections. And the reason that caused him to do bad is because he was the third in opposition. It got the government, then it got the main opposition, which is controlled by the whites, then the EFF. And in the campaign, instead of the main opposition, which is controlled by the white people, instead of they checking to bring down the government, they was concentrating on the party behind them, in saying that the EFF is the public enemy number one, with all the corruption that is going on with the government, with the ANC, which is in government. They ain't got time with them. They think that the biggest threat is the opposition behind them, which is the EFF. So what do? They place all emphasis in breaking the strength that the EFF building rather than wanting to get the ANC out because they know that it will be more trouble for them if the EFF not becoming the government, if the EFF become the main opposition. That was so much of a threat. And you know why it will happen? Because of the strength of the leader. Not just the leadership, the strength of the leader. And I feel in our country, we missed the opportunity, which is not completely lost. And as you said, the one drastic move, I think that if we step up and protest and make sure that Barajabio step down and pave a way for the Sugate's investigation, I think that they would put some energy in those disgruntled, in those people, in those supporters who speak out and that kind of thing. But the thing about us, unlike you and Dr. Hines and Brother Nigel Landon and Brother Sharma Solomon and Sister Simona Brooms, because y'all is the set why I see. Look like y'all putting your body on the line for where y'all do it. You understand? And this is the weakness that we get, is the issue that we get, that these leaders don't mean to put them the life on the line and to want to be leaders. That's so sad. But if they make that drastic move, because that story and die a natural death, so if they make that drastic move and make sure they remove Parajakdio from there by putting them body on the line for that, I feel we would get a drastic change within our opposition space. I really feel so. Thank you very much, brother.
Thank you for your call. This morning, I'll continue to take the opportunities to show when you know. I saw this thing last night. I don't know if you all saw it, but I'm gonna just show you a little snippet of it. And you know, I look at the thing. Call out, mute and hold the line. I look at the thing and I say, you know, that's what kind of country we live in. I was reminded a few weeks ago that if you're hosting a wedding, which is a normal, regular, I would think, expectation in society, you gotta apply to the powers that be for the use of a stereo set at a wedding. A wedding is a time of celebration. You gotta apply, you gotta pay a certain money to get permit. So they had a wedding in Ansgrove, Cronbrook, somewhere up that side, and I don't know if the people didn't apply for permit and so. I know if the people thinking like me. And the police turn up to stop the wedding. Y'all look at this, just a snippet.
Where does that happen? Where else does that happen? Why did that happen? I brought one of that big thing that I don't the road.
Guyana. People ain't not no say in Guyana right now. They think that they own the country. I want to stop the wedding at 9:30. Y'all come to stop a wedding at 9:30.
Y'all don't do this.
They say,
I stop class.
Who do wrong?
I don't want Eric Lawrence. Sorry. Because the man don't like
Who do wrong?
That is not
Who do wrong?
This officer don't tell a lie on me. I'm not moving from here.
Who we doing wrong? This is the thing. Who we doing wrong?
The scene made me wonder, wait, like one of them police ban heart, is the girl married somebody or somebody married a girl? Or vice versa. It's the one time I say, maybe they should have just got to the food bar and bring out some food and drinks and get them. It's the one time I feel like, that might have settled the issue. Because that accustomed to hearing them hungry belly and so. It's the one time I start feeling, where's the justification? Which police? Which police would sit and think about going and stop somebody's wedding? Even 12 o'clock in the night. Because our custom is the bride and groom stays in the hall until midnight. They don't leave before midnight. So who joy still it could be that going to come up with this idea of sending policemen to stop people's wedding? And y'all know me, the old racist in me, according to the PPP, don't recognize it. I send coolie police to stop black people wedding. Y'all ain't got, as I would say, ethnic sensitivities. What the ERC does talk about? Yeah. Or you send coolie police to stop black man wedding. A time when black man celebrating a new beginning, a new possibilities. And I ain't got no ethnic sensitivity. Well, if there were some riotous behavior at that time in the night, I personally would have backed it. Caller, you can unmute and speak.
Yeah, good morning to that. I passed the highest things because them people should have doctored them police already. When them people go wedding, there is that music blasting for about a week. Sometimes, but I live in Denhamston, about 2 to 3 miles west of Windsor Forest. And then you see they got wedding. You talk about 2 weeks you can't see from the nights going on there. And you know that type of music. Anyway, I was looking at the thing and I drive over the bridge. I could remember when the bridge was finished building, the bridge was open at an early rate. And now see where the Chinese have put a disclaimer on the bridge. Should anything happen on the new bridge, newly built bridge, it will not be their problem. I got a relative who was on the bridge, I think it was over the weekend. And the relative said to me they spent over 3/4 hour to cross the bridge. They said that they had some heavy duty vehicle coming and they had to close off the bridge to allow the heavy duty thing to pass on the bridge. This is a fairly new bridge. I didn't really know that I doubted what the person said. But then I looked at the clip with Bailey, the B-boy, Francis, and he was explaining the same thing that my relative explained to me on the happenings of the bridge. And he saw vivid pictures of different areas of the bridge that is being reopened by the Chinese. When you go to a certain part, you saw a big caterpillar dragon like one of them thing with us grade up. And they add other things and they're doing a second boards on the bridge. I could remember when the Barbies River Bridge was completed. They had to close off traffic and repair that bridge for about 3 months. Now, this bridge is a different type of bridge. They're still looking after the foundation. Can we say how safe is the new Demerara Bridge? Is the Demerara Bridge a looming threat and a massive disaster in Guyana? I don't want people to feel that I am destroying the beliefs of people, adding fear to people. But we must stop and we must examine that bridge carefully. Because when they push load on the bridge, I don't care, people gonna come in and say different things. This is a bridge. It is being made with concrete. I don't confirm board when they put in concrete. I don't care. If your concrete is in cure, you're gonna cause problems. And the bridge for me, when the bridge it didn't finish, because it's just before they tried to force the opening. They did a giant thing that was over the span where they got past the boats. They did that, and then they rushed to use that bridge. The billions of Guyana dollars that is there, it may be a looming death threat. And I want people not to come for me. Nobody talk because I'm ready for people. But y'all sit down and try to find out what really is going on with the newly built bridge that has caused the Guyanese people so much of money. I don't want to say anything about protests, but I hear lots of people coming out and talking about protests, and they don't ever go there to protest, you know. When you pressure them, oh, we living outside, we living in the moon. If you don't go and protest, don't talk protest. Let people who've been on the protest for over 4+ years talk about protest. Yeah, you never went out there. Don't talk about protest. We knew what we went through on the protest line for 4+ years. So don't come and tell us about protest. And when it comes to those people with the market, I don't have nothing to say. Because if I vent, I'm not going to get more haters. I mean, hater book overloaded. So I'm venting about the market. And when it comes to other things, issues that is going on, some of us, we ourselves bought it with our own money. We bought it with our actions. And now, hello? How did that mute me? Yeah, because so for those people who want to vent, protest and protest, if they want protest, let a new set of people go there. When they come and take up the lead, probably other people would follow. But the old-time protesters are tired. We weary, we walk enough. Because if they come out and join me, when we call in for a clean voters list and biometrics, we may have had a different dispensation now. But when we went out there, a lot of them used to laugh at us. So let it take what they get. Whatever they get, let it take what they get. I am satisfied because I did my utmost best. So I am not feeling any way hard. I should be hard to see what happens because I've been out there from day one till when I stop going out there. So that is it. Bye-bye.
Kadaki, compliments of this season. compliments of the season to our listeners from the diaspora, listeners from the four corners of the globe. Kadaki, it's sad to know that the government of Guyana have these kind and type of people that looking after the welfare of Guyanese people and have all these dark clouds over their head. Karaki is really sad. So if you choose someone who is not of good standard and of good quality, you could never get quality service. Now, if you have a daughter and she reached the age to get a family and get a husband and stuff like that, you will want somebody of good character and decency to come and take your daughter from your home. It's same way with the welfare and the coffers of the Guyanese people. If you have a set of dishonest people there as government, what you expect? What you expect? These are the things that will happen. So, as I mentioned earlier on, Guyanese choose a government that they deserve. So they can't complain now because that is the government you all choose. Kakadaki, Merry Christmas and a bright and prosperous New Year. Have a safe one, my brother.
Good morning, Mr. Amsterdam. Good morning, viewers. Merry Christmas and all the best for the season. You know, it's time for Guyanese to get up and get. They are listening to the lies day in, day out, day in, day out. The cash grant was to be paid for Christmas. They were told they would get a beautiful Christmas from the man that have 19 fraud charges. And then King Liar come out and said they did not promise cash grant. The faster Guyanese wake up, gonna be the better for them. These people gotta go. They have to go. The people have to go. They're not good for Guyana. They're not good for Guyana. King Liar here is saying no, that the private sector will be in charge of the sugar estate, the sugar workers. I tell you, these people, I tell you, those people are not easy. They're not easy. Guyanese, only wake up. Wake up before it's too late. That is my take for today.
Good morning, Mr. Kodaki. Do you people really believe that the government did not inform those big merchants down Regent Street and elsewhere that the cash grant would not be paid? They were informed and were told, I want to believe, not to stock up too much on Christmas items. Okay? They were informed. I want to believe that. So don't fool yourself. Those who would feel it are those who went by the market and was blockaded by prayer management. Those people were going to feel it because they don't know that the cash grant, they prepare for the cash grant, and they have perishable goods, like grapes and all these things, apples and these things. The poor man, and this is the next way of mashing the poor man, right? Let them buy all this stuff for the Christmas, expecting cash grant, and leave the poor man with all of the stocks on hands. Bye.
Thank you for your voice notes. It's 8 minutes past the 9 o'clock hour. It's time for me to leave you. I leave you with collybuds, haters. Oh Lord, I'm blind to haters. Y'all have this one. Enjoy this one. Enjoy your holidays.
You know, yeah, you know, what I say? Fucking haters, you know. I'm blind to you, haters. Can't touch me, war instigators. Miss every busy love lately. Ask you how the world I run so. Said I'm blind to you, haters. Can't touch them. Praise the Almighty, don't go astray. Said I'm blind to you, fucking haters. Can't touch me, bullshit creators. Me say very slow, lately. Ask you how the world a run so. Said I'm blind to you, haters. Can't touch me, war instigators. Me say very slow, lately. Hey, ask you how the world a run so. Una the day I talk, just show me white like chalk. Lick a pussy all go and go play the real card. The mother ape on me yard, just show me mother work hard. 100 foot that cause she was swimming at the tide. Blessed love to the youth, them. Oh, just bless no man curse no way. Send no message to the youth, them. Only faith cut tomorrow's another day. Said I'm blind to you, fucking haters. Can't touch me, bullshit creators. Me say very slow, lately. Ask you how the world a run so. Said I'm blind to you, haters. Can't touch me, war instigators. Me say very slow, lately. Hey, ask you how the world a run so. Una can't tell me nothing, Mr. Envy. Use the talent and the vice what God has sent me. No people out the road them chatting and a friend me. But me on the back them want end me. But me not give a damn by horse and a piece. And me walking on me timber and not tell me pan a simple and just two gonna see me come. Only God that feed me and you know why see me cross the law. Una better now. I'm blind to you, haters. Can't touch me, war instigators. Me say very slow, lately. Ask you how the world a run so. Said I'm blind to you, haters. Can't touch me, rumor creators. Me say very slow, lately. Hey, ask you how the world a run